evolving is a big part of this industry, right? And I think evolving is a big part of anything you do. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. आप भी बोले जाते हैं और ऐसे बोले जाती हैं. Things are always changing and evolving. You should as well. So I think with me personally, for example, when I started out, our main focus was YouTube and Facebook. ठीक है? उस वक्त जो है ना vlogs बड़े थे 2017, 2018 की बात है. Like vlogs were the big thing to do, and we were
daily vlogging. Daily vlogging.
Yeah, daily vlogging or travel vlogs or vlogging and everything. We were focusing on that. And then Facebook was काफी hip and active था. But of course, then Insta picked up, right? Instagram introduced videos and we were like, okay, you have to come on this platform as well. और वो करते Facebook like पीछे छूट गया, you know. And then we were like, okay, अच्छा YouTube भी चलाना है, Instagram भी चलाना है. उसके बाद में TikTok आया. TikTok में we were like very apprehensive कि नहीं, you know, like शुरू में काफी सब ये था कि वो it's not a cool enough app and वो काफी everybody very hesitant.
But ऐसा कुछ बैठो अंकुल, I think कि social media platforms के लिए भी है, because I get what you're saying. But in the end, if you are to be successful in all platforms, you need to be consistent in posting. आपको constantly content bound करना पड़ेगा.
Exactly.
So you decide कि एक ही content को मैं slice and dice करके 5 जगह चलाऊँ, or you tailor that content, not in terms of format, the type of content. That's my question.
Yeah, that's what I'm coming to. I think there comes a point where you have to pick and choose. For example, in my journey, YouTube मैंने छोड़ ही दिया, honestly, because like everything is changing so fast and everything is going towards like the short form content and everything. And I'm like, okay, I think I'd rather put all of my energy towards something which is working, which is trending, than trying to go towards something which I know is not working. So you know, I think सबका अपना तरीका होता है, but for me, I was like, okay, I think YouTube मैंने हार मान लिया. I'm like, okay, I don't think I can grow on this platform. लंबी videos नहीं देख रहा, but I think there are a lot of people who have been hard on YouTube. I think 4-5 years ago, which are really sustaining that. But I think right now, it's going on that platform was not working out. So I was like, okay, let's not push on something which is clearly not working, but put energy towards something which I know is working for me. So I think, yeah, that's the way that I've been navigating the phase. And then, yeah, that's what's been working for me, like focusing on TikTok and Instagram for now.
Anybody else?
मैं इसमें ऐड करना चाहूँगा कि मैंने ट्रेंड्स को ना फॉलो करने की बहुत कोशिश की और मेरा इंस्टाग्राम ब्लॉक हो गया 700,000 पे. मैं इससे लेके बैठा हुआ था कि इंस्टाग्राम तो फोटो शेयरिंग ऐप, मैं नहीं बनाऊँगा वीडियोस, और फॉर ऑलमोस्ट 12 महीने 13 महीने को स्टार्ट किया 700,000, क्योंकि मुझे ये भी लग रहा था, क्योंकि मैं जब ट्रेंड की बात कर रहा हूँ, मैं थोड़ा लॉन्गर टाइम फ्रेम की बात कर रहा हूँ, मुझे लग रहा था कि मैं ऐसा क्या बनाऊँ दैट्स टू मी. मैं सिर्फ इसलिए कि इंस्टाग्राम वीडियोस पुश कर रहा है, मैं वीडियोस में नहीं जाना चाहता, आई वाज ट्रेंड माय सेल्फ, दैट्स व्हाई पीपल स्टार्टेड फॉलोइंग मी. तो फिर आई केम अक्रॉस दिस फॉर्मेट फूड वाला. रमजान भी था और उससे कुछ टाइम पहले बैठा हमजा भट्टी ने बोला मेक व्हाटएवर यू वांट टू मेक, बस सीरीज में बनाओ, दैट्स द सीक्रेट.
Or for your videos, you on Instagram as well?
On Instagram, on TikTok, all the short form articles.
It is fair to say that the platform's algorithm actually pushes you to adapt. Okay, after the photo sharing app, so much Instagram got maintained that the traffic is seeing that. But then you were forced to create content in the way they wanted you to make.
Yeah. So as soon as I started doing that, Ramadan में, I immediately जिस तरह कह रही थी वो गुरदलन मेरा भी जो फॉलोअर्स का चार्ट था वो रमजान के बाद ऐसा ही था. तो आई थिंक आपको अडेप्ट करना ही पड़ेगा, लेकिन सिर्फ इसलिए नहीं कि ट्रेंड है नहीं करना है, आप वो वाले ट्रेंड पे कैपिटलाइज करें विच आर ट्रू यू, कि आप अपनी ऑथेंटिसिटी भी मेंटेन कर सकें.
Mariam, आपसे सवाल, how do you strike that perfect balance between niche content and viral trends? I know the same thing on Khalid is on which we also talk about. You leverage viral trends to actually create content that can drive higher goals for the platform itself.
क्वालिटी कंटेंट वो होता है जिसको हम रिलेट करते हैं, जो हमारे अंदर से निकल रहा हो. अगर हम किसी को देख के कोई भी चीज़ करने की कोशिश करेंगे या वायरल ट्रेंड को फॉलो करेंगे जो हमारे अंदर से निकल ही नहीं रहा, जो हमारे अंदर चीज़ ही नहीं है, तो वो क्वालिटी कंटेंट कभी भी बन नहीं सकता. हमेशा हमें वो करना चाहिए जो हमारे अंदर से चीज़ निकले और हम बहुत कंफर्टेबल वो चीज़ करें. तो
they can choose the virality that you need to run after. Ruj, you want to take that too? Any thoughts? Mike, which is Mike? Maybe we have somebody. Can you check again? No. Can you apply it? Thank you. In the meantime, maybe it is Mike. Yeah.
So I feel like I always put a lot of emphasis on building a niche when you start creating content. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जब आप अपनी niche पर करके जाते हैं, आपको पता होता है कि जो certain kind of लोग आपको follow कर रहे हैं, वो किस मकसद के लिए follow कर रहे हैं, तो virality और trends आप automatically incorporate कर लेते हैं अपने content के अंदर. For example, if at a set point एक गाना बहुत trend कर रहा है, so Tare might make a lip sync video on that because she is amazing at doing that.
एपी दिलन का रिव्यू तो मुझे मतलब तो किस क्या करना और जब दो हफ्ते पहले शुरू हुआ तो हर वीडियो के अंदर कोई आपको नजर आएगा आप स्क्रॉल करते रहे लोग वही लगा रहे हैं
कौन सा
एपी दिलन का रिव्यू
हाँ exactly but I also saw everybody from different niche incorporate their own element to that virality right so I think वो एक balance है आपको पता लग जाए how you can incorporate that trend and that viral audio or any gesture or any video with your content and the type of content that you're making because Instagram के ऊपर इतना and even on all the like Meta or YouTube and TikTok इतनी diversity है that you see so many people doing so many different things on the same trend and the same viral content that's been trending so I think it's very refreshing to see that as well.
nice. But at the same time don't you think it is not as simple as jumping on a viral trend की bandwagon and छक्का लग गया
It's not अच्छा
आपकी अपनी effort भी लगती है आपको अपनी मतलब का content उसमें बनाना पड़ेगा regardless it needs to have your personal values which are different lack of better but like एक आपका टच होना चाहिए ये लगे कि ये जो content है ये मेरी content
देखिए जो कि हमारा भी चूज है फ्लो में जा रही होती है विद नो प्रॉफिट और नो लॉस आप कोई भी चीज़ वो आपकी नहीं है वायरल चीज़ है एक फ्लो में चीज़ चली जाती है ना आपको लॉस मिल रहा होता है ना प्रॉफिट मिल रहा होता है उसको फायदा नहीं होता बस ऑडियंस इंटरटेन होती है जो आपका नीश कंटेंट होते हैं फॉलोअर्स भी उससे मिलते हैं कंटेंट भी उससे मिलते हैं व्यूज भी उससे मिलते हैं और एंगेजमेंट भी उससे मिलती है वायरल इज जस्ट लाइक फ्लो एक फ्लो में जा रहे हैं सबको देखते जा रहे हैं विद नो प्रॉफिट एंड नो लॉस
थोड़ा सा मैं जरा इसमें ऐड करूँ कि बेसिकली पहले ऐसा होता था कि अगर वायरल कोई डांस है वगैरह आपने नहीं किया तो इट्स फाइन बट इफ यू चेक इंस्टाग्राम्स एल्गोरिथम दे आर कॉन्स्टेंटली प्रमोटिंग ट्रेंडिंग ऑडियोज फॉर अ रीजन और वो आप जो कह रहे हैं एपी दिलन का जो सॉन्ग था वो लिटरली एवरीबडी वाज यूजिंग इट बिकॉज इंस्टाग्राम इटसेल्फ इज पुशिंग दैट ऑडियो
algorithm इस तरह चलती है
हाँ तो इट इज अ ह्यूज रोल कि आपका कंटेंट कितना ऊपर जाएगा कितना वहीं पर रुका रहेगा आप ऑडियो कौन से यूज कर रहे हो सो आई थिंक इंस्टाग्राम ने अपनी गेम खेला ऑडियंस की वजह से
See, right before this panel discussion started, I was had to manage it from Meta talking about the best ये लोग ये सारी कुछ चीज़ें जो हम बहुत देर है अपने फील्ड डिस्प्ले करना चाहते हैं करते नहीं बट वी फील दैट कि आहिस्ता आहिस्ता people are taking this seriously but in a way influencer market as a market industry people mature हो रही है and we need thought leadership here we need people to understand that there are ways to do this and there are ways there are certain things that you're not supposed to do so thank you so much one question for Osama you've been a person who's been on both sides of the table as well you've had a corporate job but at the same time you're also an influencer and how was that like how was that transition and then also understanding future and camping the lane मैं किस तरह बात करूं what are those things that how did you navigate
So I do have a full-time job and I also work as a content creator. So balance करना है. I feel like yes, content creation is a full-time job and gig, but also you can do other things around it as well. I started out in 2013 when Instagram was just pictures. It was more of a Pinterest and I slowly evolved over time. And with that only because monetization had not come in, we did not know how brands would come in. So it was just something that we were doing out of passion. And somehow I continued with my full-time job while making content as well. And it automatically became a part of it. And somehow when the reach format did come in and videos they started to work with mobile, I realized that oh, this is something more demanding than it is. So when you make content, not in the idea of okay, this is something I'm doing for an X objective, I feel like that's when it comes naturally to you. Because when I do 9 to 6 the job, my Saturday is like, it's again work when I'm filming and shooting.
You're just working on the clock. You're just working on the clock.
Yeah, it's out of the clock, so it has to be driven by your commitment and passion. I said, what value am I bringing? And it's always been that case for me. So regardless of what's going on viral and what's not, I've always seen that my content has something to provide for somebody. Whether it's about a food review, whether it's about anything that you should do, should not do, it's something that I feel this is something that you guys should move forward with. And somehow when people find it interesting and they feel like, oh, this is something that I should share it with, then it automatically gets that traction. And like today even, this is something that I had to come for this particular event because it is actually value to what I do and how I say it. Coming to our second question is, how do we choose influencers? When I, as a brand manager, look at things, and I have a really good case study with me here, Mr. Irfan, and we had a chance to work with particular campaigns for a brand that I used to work for. Yeah. And I knew that it was a partner, and we knew that this is something that mostly young adults would be interested in. It was a new format of selling cars. And we did experiment, and we got to work on a certain project, and we realized that, oh wow, this is something that does matter. This is something that I can find out of value. And then based on 2-3 factors that I feel, regardless of the numbers, yes, you look at the engagement rate, yes, you look at audience authenticity, quality score, and views. I feel like the one priority for me is the kind of content that I want for my brand. And there's lots of debate. I remember there was more debate that not everything will appeal to everybody, right? There's a content for everyone. You can't say this is good content, this is cringe content. There's a lot of cringe content that is categorized for it, how I see it. This is not something for me, right? And there's a content piece available for everyone. And I realized that long form content back then was something good because even though when I'm speaking with Irfan, we were making videos about 5 to 7 minutes. And I was like, nobody's gonna watch it. But in fact, they were because it was so interesting to share back then. So the element of the quality of content that really plays a key role, a huge role, absolutely. So that became the number one factor for me to consider the influencers and what is the message that they usually do and what they have posted in the last 15 weeks. And it's just something that I resonate with my brand with and that makes it really easy.
Round of applause for someone else, guys. Thank you so much. Now, I think हम लोग बस रूट कटिंग में चलेंगे and since we have you guys here, we do feel that you guys are the best in the whatever you're doing, each and every way, in different niches that you've been able to create for yourselves in terms of content. Just before we sign off, a message a message for the community. Let's start with
I've always said this from day one, and this is something that has worked for me. Be consistent, and if you're really into it, stick to it because trust me, you will get there one day. मुझे honestly realize भी नहीं हुआ कब मेरी growth कैसे होगी. Even now when I post a story and I get replies different तरह के, तो I'm like, shit यार ये तो काफी लोग देख रहे हैं और मेरी सोच से ज़्यादा लोग देख रहे हैं. So sometimes I'm like really skeptical post करने में, but वही बात है, if you stay consistent or stay relevant, so I think you will inshallah get there.
Thank you very much. Ruch?
I think I have to agree with Arshi. First and foremost, I tell everybody just be consistent. You never know when your time's gonna come. Probably it's there and you lose your heart and you stop posting and creating. Pehli one thing. Secondly, I feel like authenticity matters a lot. No matter what trends you're following, no matter जो कुछ भी आप कर रहे हैं, you have to stick to yourself and be yourself because people watching you, they will only relate to you when they see themselves in you or if they see some relatability within you. So this is all I have to say.
Thank you.
मैं तमाम क्रिएटर्स को यही कहना चाहूँगा कि this has always worked for me. I've been doing this since 2017. बड़ी सिंपल सी बात है, एक लाइन की बात है, but रहिए, मेक व्हाट यू वांट टू वॉच। कोई ऐसी चीज़ होगी जो आपका दिल चाहता होगा कि यार आज मैं वॉच दिस, मेक दैट।
One last message to the community.
स्टोरी टेलिंग आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रेंडिंग में है। लोगों को बड़ी बड़ी बातें समझ नहीं लगती। अगर कोई चीज़ अच्छे अल्फाज में शॉर्ट, रिलेट और मैसेज में कन्वे की जाए ना, वो ज़्यादा असर रखती है। जिस तरह आप लोगों को होम इकोनॉमिक्स से कुछ भी पीएस स्टडीज़ की बातें याद होगी, कोई स्टोरीज याद होगी, लेकिन जब अपने बुक्स में पढ़े तो इंसान भूल जाता है। इसलिए जितनी स्टोरी टेलिंग में आप बात कन्वे कर सकते हो ना, उसका इम्पैक्ट उतना ही ज़्यादा पड़ता है ऑडियंस पे, और ऑडियंस के दिमाग में बात रह जाती है। हम एक स्टोरी पढ़ेंगे, हमें वो याद रह जाती है। वैसे हम पूरा एक पेपर पढ़ लेंगे, हमें याद नहीं रहता। स्टोरी टेलिंग का बहुत बड़ा इम्पैक्ट है। अपने वर्ड्स में इतनी पावर रखनी चाहिए स्टोरी टेलिंग के जरिए। शॉर्ट वर्ड्स हो लेकिन इम्पैक्ट स्ट्रॉन्ग हो, ताकि ऑडियंस के साथ रिलेट कर सके और ऑडियंस भी हमारे साथ रिलेट करे। जितना ऑडियंस रिलेट करेगी, इन्फ्लुएंस भी उतना होगा, और लाइक्स भी, कमेंट्स भी, हर चीज़ डबल 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 हो।
Wow. So you keep it short, you keep it crisp, storytelling होनी चाहिए, and that's when you see impactful content.
I would just say that remember the why. Why are you starting out, right? I think a lot of people start for different reasons. लेकिन हम रास्ते में भूल जाते हैं. Of course, like you get lost in the trends and the challenges. ये करना है, ये नहीं करना, कैसे करना है. वो तो ये कर रहा है, मैं नहीं कर रही. And it happens to the best of us. But I think what kept me going is like every few months I remind myself, why did I start? You know, everybody has a voice. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a story to tell. And nowadays, people want to see authentic, genuine people. They want to see people with a story. They want to get to know you. They want to relate to you. So always remember that. All of us have something to offer. All of us are unique. And we all have a voice and story. So stick to that.
I think my message would be that you have something to share, just say it. And it's important to know